During a surprise inspection, the drill sergeant stormed into the barracks and found a piece of bread hidden inside Vincent's locker. Furious, he immediately set a new rule. From that day on, every time Vincent made a mistake, the entire unit would suffer the consequences. He then shoved the bread into Vincent's mouth and ordered the rest of the soldiers to drop down and do push-ups. Angry about being punished for someone else's mistake, the soldiers took it all out on Vincent. They wrapped a hard bar of soap in a towel and tied it tightly, turning it into a brutal weapon. This weapon would leave no visible marks, but it caused intense pain. Late that night, the soldiers crept to Vincent's bed, pinned him down tightly with a blanket, muffled his mouth, and beat him mercilessly with their homemade weapon. Vincent's screams echoed throughout the barracks. Each roommate took turns hitting him. Even David, Vincent's only friend, after hesitating for a moment, joined in. Encouraged by the others, he struck Vincent harder than anyone else. That night, Vincent's cries lasted until dawn. From that day on, the cheerful and smiling Vincent disappeared. In his place stood someone cold, filled with anger, and hungry for revenge. He became determined to prove himself and shock everyone. In the following days, he trained 10 times harder. His movements became sharp and precise. He shot with deadly accuracy and handled his weapon like a professional. Even the drill sergeant was stunned. He had always seen Vincent as a joke, weak, clumsy, and useless. Vincent had never been able to get past the second obstacle wall. He couldn't do a single pull-up. He was afraid of heights, couldn't finish the basic run, and often mixed up left and right during weapon drills. The sergeant had been so frustrated with him, he nearly coughed up blood, and he often slapped Vincent mercilessly in front of everyone. But ever since the night of the beating, Vincent's behavior became strange. While cleaning his rifle, he would often mumble to himself. One night, while David was on guard duty, he heard noises coming from the bathroom. When he pushed the door open, he was shocked to see Vincent sitting on the toilet, loading bullets into his rifle with a disturbing smile on his face. David rushed over, begging him to stop before they were all punished again. Vincent suddenly stood up, began shouting drill commands, and marched loudly in formation. His voice echoed through the entire barracks, drawing everyone's attention, including the drill sergeants. As usual, the sergeant burst in, yelling curses, but David quickly told him that Vincent's rifle was loaded. The sergeant's expression changed instantly. He tried to calm Vincent down, speaking softly and carefully. However, Vincent didn't even look at him, making the sergeant feel humiliated. Furious, he returned to his harsh behavior, insulting Vincent in front of everyone. But this time, Vincent didn't say a single word. He simply handed one bullet to the sergeant. Everyone stood frozen in shock. David tried to persuade him, but Vincent suddenly aimed the rifle at David. In the end, he couldn't bring himself to hurt his friend. Instead, he sat back down on the toilet and slowly placed the barrel of the rifle into his mouth.